Hey everyone, this is Lee, the number one RV idiot here. Just going to introduce this video. This one's going to be about our second leg of our initial trip. We went from the Cracker Barrel, where we cracker docked on the last video, up to Amacolola Falls. Wow, I said it right the first time, I can't believe it. And which is basically the headquarters for, not really the headquarters, it's the starting point of the southern terminus of the Appalachian Trail, and they have a big visitor center there, and near Springer Mountain, which is where the trail starts. So mostly this video, it's got RV stuff in it, but it's going to be a lot about my hike that I took on the Appalachian Trail. So I hope you're like a little bit of hiking in there too. Alright, well, we'll let you get to it. Hey everyone, so this is the morning. We did a cracker dock here at the Cracker Barrel, and now we're getting ready to take off to go to Amacolola State Park. I never say Amacolola. Hey. That's Springer Mountain, where the AT starts. We're staying in the campground there for 3 days. You may have heard me talk about that about 234 times. And we're getting ready to go. Just a note, the RV Life app that we're using, and I'll probably throw this in the video and show it to you, did great the first couple days we were out, but last night it did not bring us to the Cracker Barrel. It brought us to the, like some abandoned field. We ended up having to switch over to Google to get over to the Cracker Barrel, but besides that little hiccup, it's been going good. You ready, babe?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Can we have some beer, please? There you go, sir. You can't balance it.
Still don't feel comfortable about looking at my rear view camera 24/7 so
Oh, we forgot to put Spunky's hat back on.
Oh, well. Too bad we couldn't hear that. And the heater's over there.
After 1,000 feet, turn left onto Clemson Highway and then enter the highway.
Okay, I will. Maybe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm not so tired.
Oh, I think that was when we turned it.
Where? Up there?
Yeah.
Now turn left and then enter the highway towards Interstate 85 South, Atlanta.
You know what's outside this door? It's the Amacolola Visitor Center, baby. Disneyland for AT hiker enthusiasts like me. So the road up to the actual campground is pretty steep, so something like a 20% grade. So we're gonna decouple the Toad, and Michelle's gonna drive it while we head up, so I don't have that extra weight pulling on here. Alright, I'm up at Amacolola Falls. Look at this. I'm going to show you something. This is part of the approach trail. Coming down here is an observation platform. What do you hear? Look at that. How cool is that? This is the top of Amacolola Falls. There's some hiker trash here staring at it. Wow. Look at that. That'll be quite the ride. Look out over into the valley. I am in hiker heaven. Look where I'm standing. It's the archway at the visitor center where the approach trail to the Appalachian Trail starts. This is hallowed ground. Hallowed ground. Going under the arch. Oh my God, I've seen so many people do this on video. I never ever thought I'd get the chance. Look at that. So, this is where many of AT hikers, through hikers, section hikers have made a wrong turn right off the bat. You have to turn left here to go to the approach trail. I've seen some videos where people, they're so awed by the path that they keep going up the top of the falls. That's the approach trail. I'm gonna go a little ways up it, but I don't have enough time, unfortunately, to hike the approach trail and the AT. So we just pulled in today, and like as you can see, like 99% of every videos I've ever seen of people starting, it's raining, or when they start earlier, it's snowing. Tomorrow I'm going to go up to Springer Mountain, and I'm going to hike up there for about 7.5 miles, I think, to the it's the second hut on the, no, it's the third hut on the third shelter, but actually I'm going to the campground right before it. And I can't remember the name of it all of a sudden. I'll put it in the video. Or you can see it when I'm actually on the trail. It's an actual shelter. I didn't know they had this shelter down here. Who would start right down here? Who wouldn't go past this? I guess if someone didn't want to stay at the inn the night before, they could come hang out here. Too cool for school. Alright, Michelle's waiting for me. We're gonna go. Wow. My God, this is so cool. We're gonna go eat up at the lodge. And I'll show you some of the famous views up there. Alright, here's the infamous Amacolola Lodge. Watch. I know some AT magic. You want to see some trail magic? Whoa! No? Not even a courtesy laugh? I guess that's an old trick. Nope, not yet. Look at this. How cool is that? get something to eat. Look where we are. The southern terminus of the Appalachian Trail. First white blades. The first white blades. What do you think, Sawyer? What do you think about all that? Come on, let's go look at this plaque. Just awesome. So what we got to do is go that way and we'll make it to Maine. Probably not gonna go far, or probably not gonna go that far today. And there's the approach trail to the coming up from Amacolola Falls Visitor Center. That's like a 8-point-something mile trail. I wanted to do it, but I didn't have enough time to do that and get some significant miles on the AT. So this time I just drove up. If I ever through, I'll come up on the approach trail. Hey, so here we are at the Springer Mountain parking trailhead. Sawyer's down there somewhere. Where are you, buddy? There he is. You may be wondering why he's out of breath. We already hiked south to the terminus, which you probably already know because I'm sure when I edited this video I put that in there first. So anyway, we're back to the trailhead, and well, it's kind of strange because when we got up here, there was a couple that got dropped off by a shuttle, and I offered to hold their packs in my Jeep because we had to go south anyway and then come back north. So I figured I'd save them 2 miles of lugging the pack. That's what I did. I have my pack back in there too. I'm not going to put it on until, you know, when I get ready to go north. But they passed me on the trail, and I told them, you know, go ahead and go up. I'd catch up to them at the top, and when I got to the top, they weren't there. And then so I came back, thought they might be at the Springer Mountain shelter. They're off a little bit off the trail. I went there, they weren't there. I thought, okay, maybe they went to the shelter, went to the top, went to the shelter. I missed them, and they're back down here waiting impatiently for the packs. Well, I just got back here, and they're nowhere to be found. So this is starting off weird. I'm gonna wait for a little while, and hopefully they'll show up. I'm hoping to God they didn't go right past the terminus and start going down the approach trail to Amacolola Falls, because that's 8 miles, and they didn't even take any water. They left their water here. Alright, well, I hope this turns out okay. Auspicious start. Is that the right word? Auspicious? I don't know. I'll look it up later on Google. I probably won't edit it out even if I'm wrong. Later. Alright, well, I hope you can see this. I'm trying to use strap position for the camera. Doesn't bounce too much. Alright, so you can see those people haven't come back yet, so I left them a note telling them to I'll leave the Jeep unlocked, get the stuff out, and lock my Jeep up. I hope they're okay. I mean, they're going down the approach trail like I think they are. They'll reach civilization soon enough. Maybe someone will get my ride back up here. Very interesting start to my Appalachian adventure. Alright, Sawyer, this is it. Let's go. Sawyer's mad because he had his pack on him. He hates his pack. But I'm not carrying his weight. Sorry, buddy. Alright. Let's go. Come on. Your mom said it was too tight. I think it's not tight enough. Don't do that. There, let's go. I got enough weight on my pack, on my back, from my pack. Alright, we are on the Appalachian Trail proper now. Heading north. There you go, Sawyer. You got the hang of it, buddy. Your pack's falling off. I gotta tighten it up. Alright, hold on. Be right back. I may make half a mile on this trail. Actually, I've already done 2 going up to the terminus and back down. But I'm almost certain we're not making it to Hot Mountain tent site because of all the excitement and delays from what I could only assume are 2 hikers that were ill prepared to go on a 3-month hike on the Appalachian Trail. And I can't tell the difference between a white blaze and a blue blaze. But, hike your own hike. I sure hope they figure it out and get the packs back. But, I gotta be moving on. You and Sawyer gotta be moving on. Alright. And this looks like a good spot to try and redistribute weight in his pack again. This is slowing me up too. Alright. Stopped at this campsite here to get Sawyer's pack squared away. I had it on there wrong. All my fault. And put the rain cover on because it looks like it's getting ready to downpour, so I want to be prepared. Got my rain jacket on. It's so hot. Good thing it's not blistering out here. Unfortunately, when I had the GoPro hooked up in the rig and the LeeLander, I had it constantly hooked to power, which required me to take the little door off for the USB port, and I forgot to put it back on. So if it starts really downpouring, I'll have to turn off the GoPro and put it up because I don't want it to get ruined. Otherwise, it would have been totally waterproof. Alright, I'm going to get this show back on the road. Trail, let's go, Sawyer. Let's go. Come on. Got there, butter? Woo! It's dark. Dirt. Go out ahead. Go. Go. Show me where to go. Seen this a million times on videos.
How you doing?
Hey, how's it going? I don't know. Just heading out and seeing where I get today. Doing them overnight, then going back. I know it looks like my pack looks like I'm going to Maine, but I'm not. Where are you guys headed?
We're headed back to Springer.
Oh,
We get a couple days in. And
okay, cool. How far did you go out?
that's the Frost Mountain.
Nice. Nice.
Spent last night at the falls down there. It was pretty nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I definitely want to check those out. Well, thought it was going to rain there for a second. Sounded like it. Oh, tricked me because it is going to. We had this wind. The wind before the rain. Alright, I'm turning. I gotta put the GoPro up. Damn it. It's raining, it's pouring. I think this old man will be snoring in a shelter tonight and not a tent. Because I think it's supposed to be raining all day. So that'll be my first shelter stay. I hope it's not full. I've hardly seen any hikers out, so I wouldn't think it would be. But we'll find out soon. First little waterfall that I've seen on the trail. Sawyer's taking full advantage to get himself a drink. You done? Stinking backpack of his just does not want to stay on. I've tightened it. I remember now we had this problem when we used to use it a lot, and that's probably why I stopped using it, along with the fact that he freaking hates it. Alright, off we go. So I think we're coming to a iconic spot where the first little bridge crosses a river, creek or something, and everyone films it, and I'm gonna be no exception. I can't ever figure out which way to look at the selfie camera. Anyway, I want to film it, so I'm going to turn you around. Alright, lead us on, Sawyer. Go. Go. This way. Come on, go. What are you waiting on? And there it is. So many people film this. And here is one more. All the times I've seen people. Wait, Sawyer. Cross this bridge I'm standing here. It's surreal for me. I know some people don't get the appeal of it, but there are a lot of my hiker friends and hiker enthusiasts that do get it. Alright, let's head across, bud. Go. Come on. Don't fall. Alright. The rain is slacked up a little bit, but using my phone right now, which is waterproof. I'm not gonna put my GoPro back out while there's any threat of rain. As you can see, that stinking pack is still a problem. We're not too far from the turnoff to Stover Creek Shelter. I know we're gonna at least go down there and have some lunch. If I can check the weather, I'm going to. Sawyer is gonna let me know how he's feeling, because he's lagging behind, and we gotta. Well, we practically ran down the trail from the southern terminus on Springer Mountain because I thought those couple was waiting on us to get the bags. So he is tuckered out. Me, I could go all the way to Katahdin today. Not. We were shooting for Hawk Mountain campsite, but we'll see. We'll reevaluate when we get to Stover Creek. Alright, turn it off for now. And as my buddy Jeep says, if I see anything interesting, I'll turn it back on. Now I'm in the Stover Creek Shelter. We just had lunch. Sawyer's over there chilling. And man, the sky just opened up. So it's, what is it? Around 2:45. And I think this rain just made our mind up for us. We're staying here for the night. But yeah, go ahead. Hope to get to Hawk Mountain inside, like I said before, but hey, still on the AT. With all the excitement this morning, I guess we're lucky to even be out here. Plus, Sawyer. Hey, look at me, Sawyer. Hey, he's really not feeling it, I don't think. Like I said before, this is his last overnighter, and he just doesn't got the oomph like he used to. He's got golden retrievers have a history of hip dysplasia, and I think he's 7 years old, so I think it's starting to hit him. It's hard for him to get up and down some of the spots on the trail. I even had to help him up into the shelter, so I'm not going to put him through that either. So what we're thinking about doing is we'll see what the weather looks like in the morning, and if it looks good, we're gonna hike about another 2.5 miles to see the falls. There's some really cool falls up there, and then we'll turn around and go home, or not home. Well, yeah, home, the LeeLander, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, I'll find out what happened to that couple who left their bags in my Jeep. Here's a nice family I met. We actually met them down at the parking lot. They were headed up to the summit. I'd already come back down, and go ahead and introduce yourselves.
We are Philip's son, Doug.
I'm Diana.
And when I don't know if I introduced myself to you. I'm Lee. My trail name is I don't know if I want to say it. Young in here, but it's Hooker Tush because my license plate says hiker trash, but some of my non-hiking friends couldn't figure out what it meant, and that's what they thought it meant. So that became my trail name. So they helped me out with that situation I was talking about earlier with the couple that disappeared on me with their bags in my Jeep. They saw them, let them know that I had left the bags in the Jeep. So you guys didn't happen to notice if they were out, if the bags were gone when you got back down, did you? Okay.
Yeah, we didn't look at you.
Well, hopefully they got their bags and they moved on up the trail. They didn't come up to the shelter here. So, and these guys are going to turn around and head back and have a great experience for their day hike. So, is there anyone you want to say hi to?
Well, I want to say that the best thing about that situation was the couple did not seem overly concerned at all. They have a nice, casual attitude.
Oh, that's good, because I was a little worried they might have gotten upset.
No,
And
they weren't upset. They even smiled a little.
they, I think they said something about they've been actually backpacking around the country or something, and then decided to do 3 months on the AT. So, I'm glad they got their stuff and they didn't get too lost. All right,
They didn't seem worried that they got lost.
that's cool. Yeah, they seemed real laid back. All right, well, thanks for being on my video here, and you guys have a great day. Nice meeting you. We got us a tired puppy here. Are you a tired puppy, Ben? You chilling? Chilling? That was a tough walk for you today, huh? Alright, let me see if I can get some ibuprofen down your throat for you. Some vitamin I for you. Old Dad can't have vitamin I anymore because of his bum liver. Oh, it stopped raining for a little bit, so I'm going to give you a little tour of the shelter here. As you walk up, it's a pretty decent shelter. Double decker. We're the only ones here right now. Got a little picnic table underneath, so you can sit at it and not get wet when it rains. Oh, there's one person in the shelter there. Hey, how are you? What's your name? What's your trail name? His trail name is Rush. His real name is Sawyer. You can probably figure out why he got the trail name. Alright, Rush. So, look at, you can have all this area to lay out. Oh, and notice I have, because I decided, we were gonna tent, but I decided that since it's raining and I've never done it before, I'm gonna sleep in the shelter. And there's my pack, a bunch of other stuff I got hanging up, trying to get dry. Had the pack cover on my pack, so it mostly stayed dry, but it doesn't never keep it totally dry. That's why stuff inside a garbage bag. It's got windows that you can close, so the rain gets too bad and starts blowing in. I got my clean clothes laying over in the corner there, for my night clothes. Look at this. Someone left a travel sorry here. So I have challenged Sawyer to a sorry game. You're gonna play me later, right? Okay. And we're gonna play sorry later. I'll show that to you. Alright, what else? There's a bear box here, which I was all excited to see because I could just throw my food into the bear box, my food bag in the bear box, and not have to worry about it. But then I discovered this. The hinges are all rusted off on the back. Something tells me Yogi could get that open. So luckily, they have bear bag cables here. So I went ahead and hung my food bag on the bear bag cable. Otherwise, I would have just had to do a normal bear hang, which can get quite comedic, as some of you have probably seen on other video of mine. But this is easy. You just clip it, roll it up, or pull it up, and then clip a clip to the side of the tree, and it holds it up there for you. Hopefully no bears or other critters gets it. Alright. Well, that's pretty much it. There's a privy down there, but I don't think you want to see that. I went and saw it with my other end a few minutes ago, and it's pretty rank. Not that this is smell-o-vision, but I just don't want to go back down there again. And you see a big fire pit here, which I won't get to use because it's totally soaked. And it's looking like we're going to be the only ones here tonight, which is cool. Could have used some company, but that's cool. Alright, catch you later. Alright, Tyson, this one's for you. Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet in the big fat woods. I'm sitting on the toilet called the Prairie. I'm sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Out in the middle of nature, sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. And I'm sitting on the toilet and don't flush because it don't flush. Man, filling up with water here at Stover Creek. Hopefully I don't drop my phone in there. And there we go. As easy as that. See the big D I got on there? That stands for dirty. Which means I have to filter it. I don't have to filter it, but it's probably a good idea. There can be Giardia in this water which will make you sick. But I have one. That being a filter. So we'll head back up to the shelter. Which ironically is named Stover Creek Shelter. Pretty cool, huh? I've seen a lot of people get to this spot and they're scared about this log. You gonna get a drink? Sawyer's impervious to Giardia. He's been drinking from mountain streams for years. Got a cast iron stomach. Where are you going? Alright. Miss Show got me this Appalachian Trail buff from the visitor center yesterday. And now I'm wearing it. And it makes me feel like a ninja. A ninja with bad up-close vision. Do you think a ninja with bad up-close vision gets to stay a ninja? I mean, if everybody was kung fu fighting and you couldn't see those blows coming, would you be fast as lightning? Probably not. You'd probably get retired to the old ninja old folks home and then catch corona and couldn't even karate chop that because you couldn't see it coming. Yeah, these are the things people get up to. These are the things that hiker trash get up to when they're alone in the woods. I mean, I'm not alone. Sawyer's here, but not that great a conversationalist. So this is what we have to work with. Okay, dinner time. I had a couple other Mountain House meals, but Michelle picked me up one of these. It's a Cincinnati style chili with beef. That looks good. 5-way with spaghetti, beans, cheddar cheese, beef, and onions. That sounds good. So, the way this works, if you don't know, is you boil some water in my jet boil stove here, right? Here, let me angle it down a little bit so you can see it. Alright, so, in my stove, let's see, this one needs 1 1/4 cup of boiling water. So we have to do that first, and then you put it in and cook. So Alright. Water from the creek with a filter on it, right? You can probably put this in and it's gonna boil anyway, but you gotta let it boil for a while. So if you let it boil for too long, the water gets, evaporates and you don't have exactly as much as you need to put into the meal. So, this is a cup. It comes on the end of that stove. Ding, ding, ding. Probably gonna have to make a trip. Actually, I have a whole another 1.5 liter. Smart water bottle in my pack, which is actually fresh water from the can. And I need to put another quarter. I'm guessing that it does. There's lines. But it doesn't really say anything, but I've seen 4 of them, so I'll pick up. Doink. Alright. Then I turn the little valve here until I get some gas going, and then I click this button and hopefully it lights. There we go. Didn't have it open far enough. Alright, so crank this bad boy up. We'll get her boiling here hopefully soon. And the cool thing about the jet boil, it's got this little color indicator that lets you know when the water's getting hotter. It'll change color. See it changing colors? See how it's getting oranger? That'll let you know when this cup is hot. And then you just wait for it to boil. Alright, I'll get back to you when it has. Alright, we are boiling. See? I don't know if you can see in there. Oh, it's making it all steamy. Alright. Cut this off. I'm gonna attempt to get this thing off here without burning myself. So before I do that, I rip the pack, I rip the cover off, right? And then you open it up. Get rid of this little freshness pack thing, because they don't taste good. Alright, and then we're going to pour the water in there. Okay, so you're supposed to be able to take this off. Sometimes it gets hot and expands and it won't come off. So I've done this, had to do this a lot. What I'll do is just pick this whole thing up and dump the water in there. Alright. Stir it up a little bit. You want to make sure you get all that stuff off the bottom. And you seal it back up. And for this one, you let it sit 15 to 20 minutes. So while I'm letting that sit, I'm going to go feed Sawyer. Alright, I got Sawyer's dinner hooked up. He's got a couple packs of wet dog food. I threw in a couple ibuprofen to heal any of the aches and pains he's got. That vitamin I. And I stirred it with a pepperoni. And now I'm going to give him the pepperoni first. You ready for dinner, Bob? Come here. Here, try the pepperoni first. You don't want the pepperoni? Here, I'll just throw it in there. Go for it. Oh yeah, good. What else you give me? All right, mine's still cooking, but shouldn't be too much longer. All right, we're ready to eat. Pretty good. Ooh, a little spicy. Hikers don't care if stuff gets on tables. All right, I'm gonna eat this dinner. And then I'm gonna have a white chocolate macadamia clip bar for dessert. Also, I carry a clean water bottle with me, so I can mix filter water with flavor packets, citrus packet. It makes it taste better. It's mostly what I do for dinner. All right, catch you later on after dinner. Hey, I'm gonna attempt to start a fire. It's a lot of wet wood, so it might not work, but I got these little fire starter things that might help. Guess who forgot their lighter? What a fucking noob. Oh, damn it, I cussed again. And again. More beeps. Alright. Luckily, I bring backup matches. Let's give this a shot. Eat white rabbits. I don't have any more. Oh, wait, look, see that? Can you see it on the bed? Again. Oh, no, I can't. Caught a little. Now I gotta get some stuff on. I gotta get some kindling. Alright, let's see how that goes. It's trying to go. Maybe a uphill battle with wet wood, but I'm getting some flame there. I'll show you if it gets up pretty good. Yeah, I'm making a little bit of progress here. Don't know if I'm going to need to get it go full on with the damp wood. Alright, I'll show you progress later. We're making a little bit of headway, but it's slow going. I had to strip some bark. Try and dry it with my hands. I'm constantly having to blow on the fire, and it's making me lightheaded, but that's alright. I'll try not to pass out, fall in the fire like one of those Survivor contestants did. Alright, we will continue fighting this battle. Well, I don't know, what do you think? Is that a little better? That was a battle to get the wet wood to start. But I did it. So, me and Sawyer are gonna sit around. I don't know how close I can get Sawyer. He doesn't like smoke, but enjoy this for a little bit. All right, sun's gonna be going down soon. It is a little after 8. But that's a little fire here to set by. Some of that wood's wet, but I'm drying it off. And I got my best bud, Sawyer, here, hanging out with me by the fire. Unless he's got his face away from it. He does not like that smell. All right, and if the smoke comes my way, I just have to say, I hate white rabbits. I hate white rabbits. Don't ask me what that means. It's a thing my Canadian wife says, and all her Canadian family says. But believe it or not, I'd say probably 8 times out of 10, it works, and it shifts the other way. Little knucklehead magic there. All right, I'm gonna relax, and I may check in with you one last time as I'm hitting the sack. All right, Sawyer and I are hitting the rack for the night. Laying up against the shelter, probably gonna listen to the audiobook for a little bit. The show's got me this cool, covering up the dang lens. This cool carabiner to put on my pack that's actually a battery. So we'll see how well this does. And Sawyer's right there and on guard to protect me, right, Sawyer? Well, I'll take your silence as a yes. All right, we will see you in the morning. I don't know if you can hear it, but the birds are saying good morning. Good morning, Sawyer. Morning. We're gonna have, me and Sawyer are gonna have some breakfast. What do we got here? Rocky Mountain scramble, eggs and potatoes and stuff. Another freeze-dried meal. Suck mom meat. Wow, this is a little spicy too. Weird. I don't know about the amount of water. It said to put a cup and a quarter, just like my dinner last night. Doesn't seem to have soaked it all up, so it's a little runny. If I do this one again, I'm only going to put a cup in. Sawyer, you want some? It's a little hot for you yet, but I'll have to let it cool off before Sawyer gets some, but I'll save him some. All right, well, we're going to eat breakfast, then we're going to gear up. I'd like to talk a minute about leave no trace policy. See this mess in here? This is not good leave no trace policy. Leave no trace policy is what you pack in, you pack out, trash and all. Leaving a bunch of cans and crap like this at a shelter site, expecting someone to clean up after your mess, and you don't even want to look in the bear box over there. It's not a trash can, people. My only hope is that serious hikers are not doing this. Just people coming up here to party for a night or something, I hope. I wish no one did it. It really fucking grinds my gears, and I cussed again, so I'll have to beep that out too, but it called for it, I think. So do better, people. Do better. Okay, well, we're geared up. Excuse me. About ready to head out, and just do one quick sweep around. We never did get to play Sorry back there. Sawyer bagged out on me, said he was too tired and he went to sleep. So, oh well, maybe the next time. So, speaking of Sawyer, excuse me again, he told me in no uncertain terms today he doesn't want to go any further north. So, his old bones are hurting, and it's got nothing to do with me. It's all him. And so we're going to go ahead and head back to the trailhead, and besides, there is something I forgot to do at the top of Springer at the southern terminus, so I'm gonna head back up there too. All right, well, I'll strap the GoPro on because right now the weather looks pretty good. I think there's a 40% chance of rain, but that was the weather report before I left yesterday. And I can't get a signal, so I don't know the updated one. But if it rains, just like yesterday. Turned out all right. All right, see you down the trail. Hey, oh, I'm not sure if I've ever got a good selfie video with me all geared up. My water, filter, my pack. Oh, I think I may have, but if not, here it is again. My GoPro, now we're videoing each other. And you can see them, but I have knee braces on that Michelle got me years ago that really helped my knee, especially on the downs. Well, I haven't said it in this video, so I have to. Right, Sawyer? Up hurts my heart, down hurts my knees. Level is just fine. But it wouldn't be hiking in the mountains if it was all level, right? Nope. Okay. All right, you're heading out. Sawyer's all mad because I got it on this pack on me, even though it's light as I'll get out. I have an empty water bottle in there. I'm not even going to fill up his water bottle today. I let him drink from mine. And a few snacks, and that's it. Alright, bud, let's go. You lead the way. Where are we going? Go! Okay, why are y'all up against me? Come on. Oh, let's take one look back. I don't see anything. We're almost out of water, so gotta get down and get some more water. There you go. Go, leave me. Keep going. You're good. Go. Keep going. Alright, what do we see over here? We're going home, so which way are we going? See the white blaze? You got it, let's go. Good morning, white blaze. Good morning, Appalachian Trail, or as Sawyer calls it, the Big Trail. That's what you call it, right? Packing up camp this morning went pretty smoothly. I think I finally hit a rhythm on my pack management. It's this way. You need to pee or anything? Let me know, bud. Do you need to pee? Gotten things in the pack exactly how I like it. Weight's pretty decent. Riding on my hips pretty good. I think I'm getting the hang of this hiking thing. And how you doing? You got a pee? you're smelling something. We got plenty of time for you to smell whatever you want, buddy. I did take one little tumble yesterday, right after we went and filled up at the other water source. Sawyer's leash got caught on a rock. Come on, we gotta get water here, bub. And I went down pretty hard and whacked the crap on my side of my leg, getting a pretty good bruise on it. Alright, we gotta fill up. Just put one foot in front of the other. Soon you'll be walking out the door. Or the other. Something I can't remember. Feel the waterfall again. Sorry, when you get yourself something to drink. Want some water? Come on, get water. There you go. Oh, you're even gonna get your bandana wet and keep you cool. Bandana. Your trail dog bandana. You good? Alright. The intersection. I didn't hit my K trail. I was thinking about going on some of it. Let me look at the map. Alright, we decided against going on the Benton McKay trail. I hate going up and back, so to go around the circuitous route will add like 3-4 more miles, and Sawyer said he's not up to it. So onward south we go on the AT. Could use a little breeze. It is dead calm right now, and a little humid. It's not scorching out here, it's just a little humid, sweating like a stuck pig. I think I would be screaming if I was a stuck pig. I'd be sweating if I knew they were getting ready to stick me. Wouldn't you? I'd more likely be screaming and bleeding like a stuck pig. So I'm going to change it to sweating like an almost stuck pig. Alright. Somebody call, what's that wagon? The wacky wagon? That's not it. Anyway, the one they say to call to pick up crazy people. Call that wagon. And second thought, don't call that wagon. I don't want to go on that wagon. I just want to walk in the woods, walk in the woods, walk in the woods. That little mushroom looks like a little suction cup. I'm watching this with Michelle. She just said, "You're the only one that ever claps your poles. I don't ever see anyone else doing it." Alright, you got me, babe. I made that one all up on my own.
We love to take little jabs at each other. It's what keeps our marriage spicy. And a little hot sauce. Oh yeah, that reminds me. That breakfast, yuck. It was like a sack full of pepper, man. I ended up eating like 3/4 of one. I finally had to throw the last heart away. Sawyer wouldn't even touch it. I had to share a Cliff Bar with him for breakfast. I don't know, man, because that chili, that Cincinnati style chili last night was excellent, but their breakfast, what is it, Mountain Scramble or whatever it was? Bleh. Two trekking poles down for those, but 2 trekking poles up for the Cincinnati chili. When we get back to the LeeLander, I'm gonna have to find something to throw on the old grill tonight. Celebrate. Hiking on the AT from the southern terminus. Now I've hiked in 2 states, Virginia and Georgia. And I get to add GA to my AT tattoo. Now the question is, am I going to wait till we roll back sometime probably in the fall to Virginia so I can check in with my work, and we're probably going to park the LeeLander up somewhere in the mountains there. I'll only be about 3 hours away from Virginia Beach. Should I wait and let my normal tattoo artist put it on there? His name's Jesus, by the way. He looks like Jesus. Or he looks like Jesus is depicted. So don't the religious people get on me by saying, you don't know what Jesus looks like. Well, I know Jesus was a woman. Oh no, I'm really gonna catch it. Or should I let a tattoo artist in Texas do it? Because that's where we're headed next. Texas, oh Texas. All hail that mighty state, which is where I'm from. I'm proud to be from Texas. But all in all, I'd rather be in the mountains. There are some mountains out in West Texas, but they're treeless. I think they're the Guadalupes. They're cool. I went there when I was a kid, 15 years old. But I like these kind of mountains better. So that's eventually where we'll probably be now. Spending a lot of time. Michelle may refute that because she's got all kinds of other places she wants to see, and that's cool. We got the rest of my life and hers to do it. How long that might be, I don't know. But the important thing is we're doing it. Doing it for us, nobody else. And Sawyer and Finn. Right now, Sawyer's like, I wish you weren't doing it with me, it was a damn pack on. I'm just rambling. I'll zip it for a bit. Oh, big step down. Big one step down, slippery rocker. Sorry, I couldn't keep my lip zipped during that. Alright. Let's play the quiet game. Sawyer's really good at it. He always wins. Oh, I see cars, Sawyer. You're gonna be a happy camper to get that pack off, aren't you? I could wear mine for a few more hours, but I'm not going to. Well, the Jeep's still there. That's a good sign. Now I wonder if they left it. No, it's gone. And it's locked. Okay. Good deal. Signing off. Alright, we're hanging out, resting at the Jeep. The girl Holly and the guy B that I attempted to slide pack got their stuff. Like we knew already they were coming here. And they complied with my wishes on locking the Jeep because it was locked. The note's gone, so I'm just assuming they took it for a souvenir. Or maybe because I wrote down the places I had, the 2 possible places we had planned on stopping for the night. Since we ended up stopping at Stover Creek Shelter, they probably tried to make up some miles from the delay and passed right on by. Never saw them again. So, thing I was talking about earlier, I was gonna let Sawyer stay in the Jeep, roll the windows down, give him some water, and I was gonna go back up to the summit to do the business that I forgot about. Scraggly, damn, I stink. But it's really kind of humid, and I don't really want to leave Sawyer in the Jeep in these conditions, so he's not up to going all the way back up to the summit. So I'll show you here in a second what my alternate plan here is. Alright, so my plan, I was supposed to, when I was up on the summit yesterday, get some dirt from the southern terminus on Springer Mountain. Why? See this bracelet here? My wife got this for me. On the bottom is volcanic ash from in the Congo, rainforest in the Congo. But at this one, you can take off, open up and put what you want in there. Right now, I have my wife, unbeknownst to me, when we were up in the mountains last in Virginia near Reed's Gap on the AT, got some dirt from their AT trail, the AT, and put it in there and gave this to me as a present. It's one of my most prized possessions, I would say. So what I'm going to do instead, since Sawyer can't get back up there and I don't want to leave him, I'm going to go over to this trail. I'm going to take a little bit of dirt on the approach up there and put that in there. So I'm going to open this up. I'm going to dump a little Virginia AT dirt in Georgia. And I'm going to take some Georgia up to Springer Mountain. It's kind of wet since it's rained a couple of days. It's still in there. Find the cap that I just dropped. Are you seriously? Alright, here somewhere. Hold on. And why I couldn't find it? It's a magnetic, dum-dum. I should have known that. That's how it clicks together instead of the other side. Anyway. Up.
And now I have Virginia and Georgia AT dirt in there. So what's that leave me? 12 more states to put in there one day. So those two hikers you saw coming down from the southern terminus when I was getting ready to do the dirt in my bracelet. I didn't get this on video, but I had a chat with them after I came back from getting the dirt, and I was asking them if they had come up on the approach trail, and believe it or not, they go, yes, we came up on the approach trail, but not because we intended to. And I was like, well, what happened? She's like, well, we had planned on doing a 20-mile hike on the Appalachian Trail, and we went the wrong way. We went south thinking we were going north, so they ended up going up to the terminus and on down the approach trail till they got to Amacolola Falls Visitor Center and had to turn around and come back, and they decided they weren't doing anything else that day. So two groups of people did basically the same thing on my hike. I'm kind of amazed at the amount of people that don't realize that the Springer Mountain parking lot is not on the terminus, that you have to go south for a mile and then come back the other way if you're going to start from hiking there. But just thought you might find that hilarious, how two sets of hikers did both the same thing, made the same mistake on my hike there. Alright, well, that's the end of this vid, and the next one's going to show you a bunch of stuff of me in Texas and camping at a lake that I grew up on. So we'll get that one out when I get it edited. Alright, until then, see you down the road.